覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Wordbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Wordbreaker Coo, and today we are reviewing Dr. Mindbinder and Scrap Iron. These are both Cobra classified figures, and Dr. Mindbinder comes complete with a soft goods jacket or cape, whatever you call this damn thing. He has this gun here with some nice paint on it, and this little weird inoculation shot. Maybe he's getting people COVID. I don't know. Is this the vaccine of the gun? Who knows? But I do like his face. Wonderful mustache. He has this little pack where I think that's where the Johnson & Johnson is. And he just puts it right there. And he can give you a vaccine or give you the virus itself. So it's pretty unique. As far as his highlights on his suit, he's got some nice paint all throughout, which I do really like. On the straps, it's got a little metal cod piece, or I don't know what you call that thing. Then this gun here also has another vaccine ready to go, and it just fell out. That's a problem. Oh shit! This thing's so small, folks. I'll have to find that later. There we go. So again, these things are very, very tiny and easily to get lost. So yeah, let's look at his other accessories. He has this thing right here. And someone said on another review that these things are waterproof or like water sealing, so you can put water in here, then seal it. I'll take their word for it. There's a zombie hand that you can take off and plug back in. That's pretty cool. I do like that. What he's doing with it, I don't know. Then he comes with a shorter one too. I believe the smaller one is really for the brain, because there's a head piece here. You can take the brain out, or you can keep it in there, and you can seal it back on like so, and then it looks kind of cool because you have the brain there. It's just kind of weird, but it matches. It matches. Then he has this handy dandy secondary gun that can hook up to this hose here like this one. So if you wanted a different effect, you can go with that. Articulation wise is the same as just about every other classified figure, so I'm not really gonna go over it much with that, besides his knee-high boots. Those are quite high boots, sir. Look like something my wife would wear. So yeah, but all in all, Dr. Mindbender, I don't think he's worth the full price unless you really like G.I.Joe classified. I kind of regret getting Dr. Mindbinder, but he's kind of essential, so it is what it is. Now, this guy here is actually quite fun. This is Scrap Iron. Some people might not like him. He looks kind of like a Viper, but that's just because his gear is very similar. I do like it. Then he's got this little, a Nintendo Switch here. Let's get a look at this Switch. He's not playing Mario Brothers. That's got to be Metroid. So that's pretty sweet. Got the analog controllers. And he only comes with trigger fingers, so that's a bit of a bummer. But we took his mask off. That's when the fun happens. So here he is with his mask off. And look what happened here. He's been baking. Ooh wee. Looks like that dude Negan got to him. His eyes this eye here's even blind. Man, you weren't listening. Negan was not playing with you. I love this face. This is awesome. Gives them character. I mean, like, that's one thing that you get from the classified line. Like, they put some stank on some of these figures. Like, look at this. This is the back. They even painted that part right there. I appreciate that. So he's not the star of the show. I mean, honestly, as cool as he is, he's the accessory to the real fun in this pack, which is his little unit here. And I'm not even sure what it's called. Let me pause it. Anti-armor drone is what it's called. So it aims. The tires should not move, so you can forget about it. But it does look pretty damn sweet, right? It's got some paint on there. Is that Cobra logo? Yep, Cobra logo. Okay. Got a serial number on there. Now, here's where the fun begins. Let's stop real quick. All right, I had to stop so I can really have some free hands for this. So if you look right here, you got some blast effects, like it's been hitting certain targets, which I do like. Then you've got some swooshed smoke. Okay, again, it's sparing no expense. Then you got these bad boys right here. You just push them on in here, hook them up to a missile, and then you got yourself some grade A missiles. Now, here's the thing, folks. This is fun to me. Somebody would complain and say, oh, these things are bendy and they break down so easily. Mine are straight. I've heard some people complain about these being really bendy and that they get limp really easily. No pun. But I think, if you've been collecting figures for a while, like most stuff like this, after a while, especially when you have like small pegs like this, they're going to start to droop down if you keep them there for an extended time. I've had mine up since I've got them, except for to this video, and I've had no issues with mine drooping. But even if they did droop, just take them out. You don't have to keep them out unless you're always keeping them displayed. I don't have the room for it, so maybe that's what you'd be upset about. I'm going to keep this thing grounded until I have some pictures I'm going to use it for. So these things will be coming out, and I'll be having it displayed somewhere else, and he'll be with the rest of his Cobras. So I do like this drone a lot. It's very easily to move it around, as you can see. I wish the tracks did move. That's the one annoying thing, because honestly, had those tracks moved, that would have been really killer. Because everything else on this thing is really good. It's really nice. So is it worth the $40 for this price tag? Yeah, I do like it. I like the accessories with it. I like the Bluetooth compatibility with everything. So I do think it's a nice set. So all in all, if I had to give Scrap Iron a review, a score out of 10, I'm going to give Scrap Iron a solid 8. I'd give Dr. Mindbinder a solid 7. I think he's the one overpriced one. I heard this one's on sale right now, Scrap Iron at Target. So if you find it, great. If you don't, I wouldn't be mad if I got it, because it's a good figure. I did not say, but he does come with this pistol. I have not been going over reviewing each and every piece of articulation with most of these figures, because if you've had one classified, you pretty much had them all, unless it's a different body type. And this is pretty much run-of-the-mill. So, all in all, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and Cobra grease.